out there. It's
looking
NASCAR
good, looking
Trackside
good.
Live here in Texas. Finally, we
Here,
got it.
finally.
I know, I love it. It's so good to be here in Texas.
It
We
is.
didn't get a chance to get there the first time around. We said we got to get back. We got to bring NASCAR Trackside Live to Texas. So what do you think? Are y'all happy that we're here? That's what I
Yes.
like to hear. I
Now,
love
if you
it.
can hear my voice right now, we're just now starting NASCAR Trackside Live, so make your way on over here. My name's Amy Long. I'm excited to be here.
And my name's Jose Castillo, and we're so glad to be the host for NASCAR Trackside Live. We have a ton of exciting things in store for you today, and lots of stuff to look at. First of all, hot passes. We're giving away hot passes.
Who
We're
wants
giving
hot
away
passes?
Drivers meeting passes, and you're going to get to play some games with some drivers up here on the stage. So
Absolutely.
It's going to be pretty cool, right?
And thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in on NASCAR.com. It's great to see you every single week. Remember, you can always watch NASCAR Trackside Live back on NASCAR.com. So all of you beautiful people out here at Texas Motor Speedway, don't forget to do that, all right? Watch back, share with your mom, share with your friends. Got it?
That's it.
All
And
right,
of course,
got it.
get your cameras out and you can post photos, videos, hashtag NASCAR Trackside, and we'll be sure to repost them and share them. So thank you guys so much for coming in. We have an amazing guest lineup for today's show.
We really do. We've got a great lineup. We've got number 19, Matt Tifft. Who's excited to see him? I am.
I'm looking forward to it.
We also have Christopher Bell.
Ooh, yeah.
I thought that we had some Bell fans, but I think I may or may not have seen him backstage as well.
I know, he's back there. I'm
know.
excited. I'm looking forward to hanging out with him a little bit. Now, before we do that, remember, too, we also have a show tomorrow, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. right here, and that'll be live on NASCAR.com as well. So, are you ready to get into the show? What do you think?
I'm ready to get into the show. You guys ready to get into the show? Awesome. If you can hear my voice, make your way on over here. We're going to fight this race going on behind us.
That's right. So let's talk a little bit about Texas, because everything is bigger in Texas, right? We talk about, you know, the boots, the hats, the racing.
The hair.
It's all about being bigger and better in Texas. So I have family here. It was nice to finally get to come back and hang out and see some racing and be with you guys, the fans.
Yeah, and I made the trek from California. Anybody come from further than California?
Yeah,
where'd you come from?
Yeah, nice.
Minnesota.
Love it.
Oh, you smell that burnt rubber in the air?
I know.
It's a beautiful thing, right?
It is.
Where'd you come from? Oklahoma? Nice. Thanks for making the trek.
I know, I love it. Now,
Wow.
what's the first thing that you did when you came into town, landed here, right? And you come up to the track and you're like, all right, I'm going to go get something to eat. So, Amy, what did you snack on?
Barbecue.
Last night?
Last night I ate kangaroo.
Ooh,
I know.
barbecue kangaroo. See, that guy knows.
I know.
He's had kangaroo.
He was like,
As a matter
what?
of fact, he's probably barbecued a kangaroo. I've just
Have
laid
you
the whole one
barbecued a
out.
kangaroo? Yeah. I love it. Awesome. And I also snacked on some lamb chops.
That's
Lamb
right.
chop lollipop.
Ooh, yes.
What'd you
I love a
eat
good
when you first
lollipop.
got to town?
You know what? First thing when I get to Texas, brisket. Now, where are my brisket fans at? Raise your hand. Come on. That's what I'm
Everyone.
talking about. And
Everyone.
burnt ends, especially. Burnt ends and brisket. So, I love it.
Now, who out here noticed that these two haulers are right next to each other? Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott.
Yeah,
Anybody
that's
notice
the
that?
thing. I wonder if they placed those there on purpose.
Yeah. Who was right and who was wrong? What are you guys thinking? Who are my Chase fans? Chase fans out here?
You know what? Let's do it by a nice little vote here.
All right,
We'll
vote.
keep it simple. So, if you think Denny Hamlin is in the right, all right? If you think Denny Hamlin is in the right, raise your hand and make some noise. Come on, let me hear you.
All right, we got some hands. And we got a hang loose over there too. All right.
Now, if you think that Chase Elliott is in the right and right to be upset, raise your hand and make some noise.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I saw a new side of Chase I actually liked when he was like pumping everybody up during the post interviews. I thought that was pretty hilarious.
Well, and a brilliant move by Eddie Gossage and the folks here at Texas Motor Speedway to do the People's Champion. How cool is that advertising campaign?
Yeah, you guys like
See all
that?
that out there. That's really fun. It's been
You know,
fun to
I was
watch.
actually able to be out here all day as well. Who was out here yesterday with me? Anybody out here? I thought I recognized your pretty faces. Skipping work on a Friday with me. I like that. I had a great time getting to know some of the guys that stopped by. Did you guys go to the truck race last night? Yeah, it was fantastic, wasn't it?
Amazing racing to watch. And of course,
Yeah.
everybody loves trucks in Texas, but to get to watch trucks racing in Texas is even better, right, fans? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
and
with ya.
Christopher Bell, who came in third, is going to be on this stage pretty soon. You guys excited for him?
Oh, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time.
Great.
Well, you know what? If we're talking about the truck race, then we should probably take a look at the results from the race last night. Again, lots of beating and banging action, just like we like at Texas. So if you take a look up on our Little Hoss screen, we've got our results from the Jag Metals 350. Starting out, of course, the winner in the 21. How about Johnny Souter? Give it up for Johnny. And again, just recently had another child, so a good win for Johnny there.
Yes, and congratulations.
Yeah, and then second, the 19 of Austrian Cindric, a big win for, or a good second place showing for him. And then, of course, backstage right now, the number 4, Christopher Bell.
Woo!
Remember, he loves this track. This is his home track. This is where he likes to race, so good showing for him.
And he does really well out here, too.
Yes, he does. Of course, coming in fourth, the number 29 of Chase Briscoe. And then 24 of Justin Haley in fifth spot. Of course, Kaz Grala, another 33, pulling in sixth. And then Grant Entfinger, the 98, in seventh. Ryan Truex, number 16.
Not Ryan Truex Jr.
No junior.
No junior there.
No junior. And then, of course, Matt Kraft in the 88, coming in ninth. And finally, rounding it out, the number 18 of Noah Gragson. He's fun to watch, isn't he?
That was a great
really
race last night.
It was a ton of fun. The Jag Metals 350 here at Texas never disappoints. And how about tonight? How many are going to the Xfinity race tonight? That's right.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of it, Xfinity, why don't we take a look backstage? Look who's here. It's Matt Tifft. He's signing some autographs, some giveaways.
Right.
Who likes free stuff?
Yeah?
Who likes free stuff with Matt Tift's signature on it? So do I. I like it. Leave
Matt
something
is
back
back there signing a few things for us and getting ready to come out here in just a moment. But I'm curious to know, who would like to get something autographed by Matt Tifft? Let me see. Raise your hand.
Awesome.
Nice and high. Make some noise. All right.
If you can hear my voice, make your way on over to the NASCAR Trackside live stage because we are welcoming out number 19, Matt Tifft.
Come on out here, Matt. How's it going?
Hey, great to see you.
Great to see you, man. Thank you. Why don't you hook these fans up with a little something
you can
here?
Walk down there too.
Walk on down, do a
actually,
little catwalk action
there.
there.
We go. There we go.
There we go.
Watch it. Tripping hazards.
Oh, the
Oh, the
wind
wind
got that
took
one
it.
there. Look
This
at that.
wind out here is great.
Oh, look at that. He's actually handing that out personally. I love that.
Thank you so much for bringing along all that swag with
Good
you.
man. Come on up here. Thank you so much.
right.
Join us right here.
Yeah.
Have a seat there.
Great to have you here.
Yeah, how are you guys doing? You can be louder than that.
Yeah.
Come
How
on,
are you guys
make some
doing?
noise here.
All right.
I love it. So welcome to NASCAR Trackside Live.
Yeah, your first NASCAR Trackside Live appearance.
It is my first one, yes.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you
so
very much.
Honored. We have like some kind of role over here. We have to like sign, and
I
put a
know.
mark on there.
Yeah, a little Hall of Fame or something.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We'll work on
talk
that.
a little bit about racing last night. I know we were just talking about that and seeing trucks at Texas, and then especially tonight with the Xfinity Series. What is it about Texas Motor Speedway? We're talking about, is it bigger, better? And everybody here seems to agree that it is bigger and better.
It is that. It's also faster. Man, I tell you what, going into turns 3 and 4 now, the way, I mean, it was fast before, but since the repave, you know, we're just about wide open through there. For sure wide open on new tires and in qualifying. You want to talk about G-forces and just holding on. It's pretty amazing how fast this place is. And, you know, there's not too many places you get the sensation of speed, but this is one of them. And the cool thing about Texas now is that with this repave, every time we race here, it's just going to get better and better. And the way they reconfigured turns 1 and 2, this is going to be a fun racetrack. It already is, but it's going to keep getting better.
When we saw that with them breaking records, I mean, this is, you know, we're seeing it again, and they keep breaking them and breaking them. You think it's going to get better as it ages a little bit?
Yeah, and as it ages, it widens out, so that, you know, makes more passes, or, you know, opportunities for passes, more lanes. So it's just going to get more fun to watch as time goes by. So that's cool to see.
That's awesome. Well, we're so glad to have you here. And we're going to play a little game with you later on, but I've got to ask about fan interactions, because NASCAR is the greatest sport in the world, and it's because the fan interactions between the drivers and the fans. So what's a cool fan moment that you've had where you've interacted with a fan?
Ooh, cool. I mean, I've had lots of really cool fan moments. One of my favorite ones was we were doing an appearance in Myrtle Beach, and this guy, he had a tire from the Truck Series, and he made this thing into a dartboard. And he just came up and said, "Hey, this is yours." It's like, "What are you talking about? That's not mine." And, he just made this whole thing for me. And it was really, really cool. I don't know if you see that too much in other sports. They normally want that to get signed. And obviously people want to get things signed, and that's great. But that was so cool. I got to hanging out in my house now. So that was just pretty cool. You don't get too many things like that. So that was pretty neat.
Well, we were talking about playoffs earlier. Amy and I were talking how they parked the Chase Elliott hauler right beside the Denny Hamlin hauler right there. I thought that was, yeah.
It's almost like they did that in the garage, too.
How about that? I know.
Well, talk a little bit about playoff racing, because you've had your experiences with little beating and banging in playoffs. So that seems to make the racing so much better, more exciting. Would you agree with that, and why?
Absolutely. I mean, it's so intense. The pressure is up so much. Right now, we're 5th in the point standings. The top 4 obviously transferred to Homestead. So we're really, really close to that cut line, just underneath it. But it's another 3 points back down to 8th. The easiest thing would be just to go win it tonight. But
you're going to do that, right?
Absolutely, that's the plan. Yeah, we wouldn't show up if that wasn't the plan. But that's the cool thing about the playoffs is you have other guys that you're racing. It's a race within a race, and we've had good speed this weekend, but anything can happen, and you just got to watch out for other people's mistakes, and it turns into even more of a chess game.
Yeah, so to what lengths would you go to win tonight? Like, are we talking? Would you? Like maybe punch somebody a little bit? Maybe a little physical action? What lengths would you go to win? How big is it?
I mean, you got to do what you got to do to win.
Got to do what you got to do. You heard it here.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do to win. If you have the opportunity to pass somebody, you got to try. You got to try as hard as you can. I'm not a dirty driver, but there's some people that I have a list of that maybe need a little paying back from earlier this year, but you never know. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do anything like that, but we've seen it here at Texas before. What can happen? The pressure is on. Everything is on the line. Your whole season's on the line, so it turns into now or never moments, and you got to make it happen sometimes.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch the excitement here. And again, we're in Texas, so I've got to ask you, what's your favorite Texas thing to do? Do you secretly wear a cowboy hat? Do you go out and buy brisket? What is it that you do when you come to Texas that you're like, this is what I love about Texas?
I do like brisket. I'm not. I don't have a cowboy hat. I can say that. I'm not. We had horses growing up, so that's about the most Texan thing in me. But I'm pretty far. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. That's a little bit different than Texas.
So how about we play a little game while you're here? Is that all right? Did you carve out some time for that? All right, let's
all
make our way down to the game stage.
We're going to get up and play a little game right down here. If you want to go ahead and walk down there with Amy.
There we go.
And while we're going to play this game with Matt Tifft, coming up we've still got Christopher Bell on the slate. We've also got the folks from the 301st that are going to be doing the flyover here at the track. But first, I think we're going to take a little look at maybe that truck.
There we go. All right, so right now we're going to play. First of all, are you a football fan?
I am a football fan.
Who's your team?
Come on back here with us. Stand right back here. There we go.
I said I was from Ohio, which means that I'm a Browns fan.
Right.
Oh.
Right. And let's meet your opponent, though. What is your name and where are you from?
Lindell Stovall from Lubbock, Texas.
And who's your football team?
Probably the Cowboys.
Probably the Cowboys. We like it, all right? All right, so you're going to play a little game together. Is that cool?
Let's go.
All right, here we go.
We're going to do a little Texas toss. Are y'all ready for Texas toss? All right, here's how this works. It's really simple. We've got some footballs in here, and we've got a football player over there. Now we're going to put some time up on the clock. You're going to have 10 footballs. You got to throw football into the receiver net. Each ball through is 1 point, and the most points after all 10 of your throws wins. All right? So what do you think? Are you guys ready to play?
Yeah, let's
do
do
it.
it.
Ready.
Now, here's what you're playing for. Drivers meeting passes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know you need a pass to get there.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Maybe I could have a driver's meeting pass to not go. I'm just kidding.
All right. Should I stand over here and just
Yeah.
Sure
Why not? I think that's a great idea. So
right.
we'll get our
Great.
contestant to
Who's
step up
gonna
here
go
first.
guys? Who should we let go first?
What do you think?
Yes?
Yeah,
Matt? All right.
All right,
Perfect.
let's get your bucket right over here. All right. Now, you've got 10 of these to throw through there. You got to stay behind that little pink line right there, okay? So, are you ready? Turn it a little bit there. There you go. All right.
How is that? Should I
We got
stick
DJ
away?
Q up there playing some music for us. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this. Get 10 of them through there. Here we go. Let's go for it. Go. Oh, one miss.
so
One
close.
miss. Yeah, one in. He's got a point. Come on, cheer him on, folks. He's trying to win
2.
drivers meeting passes.
3.
3 in.
4.
Oh, we'll take 4
All right,
with that.
Maybe he needs to back up. 5.
5. Oh, no, that's off.
Oh,
No, that's an out.
Nope. 6. 7. 8. Nice work. 8 is the number to beat. Do you think you can do it?
It's going to be tough.
It's gonna be a tough
Oh,
one.
man. 8 is going to be tough to beat.
All right, I think I
So
got
let's
some
get
down
these
here.
over here. Let's bring our little footballs back over. What do you think? He had a good form there, right?
He
I
did
mean,
have good form, yeah.
I didn't even have to cheat for him and move the guy. I didn't have to do that.
I know, really. I
pretty
think that
impressive.
looked a little too easy. What do you think?
I don't know. Should we make
I don't
Matt
know.
step back a little bit?
Do I have to move back?
What do you think? Should we
What do
we
you
make
think?
Matt
he
step
should?
back a little
Yeah,
bit?
he's a professional. Yeah, you should
he's
have to
an
back up a
athlete.
little
Let's do
bit.
this.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Step up right
Here
here.
we go.
All right, here we
Matt.
go.
Let's see what
He's
you
got
got.
8
Hand you
to
the
beat.
mic.
Here, I got you. All right, 8 to beat. Here we go.
8 to
Are you
beat
ready?
it.
Let's go. Come on, make
That's
some
it.
noise for Matt Tifft. Here we go. He's got one in.
1.
Nice. Oh, right
Super
off the cam.
good.
Nice shot. Oh, no, it's just 1 point so far. Yeah, 2. Oh, he's looking good.
3.
Come on, cheer him on, folks. Cheer him on. Here we go.
Does that count?
Oh, no,
that
so
count?
close. Oh, right off the
4.
edge. Oh, I think
5. We're gonna give it
you know
to
what,
him.
we're going to give him 5. Oh, he's going underhanded. I like it. He's going for it.
6.
6.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, 6 to 8. Our contestant wins right here. Congratulations.
Congrats, Matt.
We've got some
Congratulations.
drivers
Give him a
meeting
hand.
passes for you.
We do. Thank you so much.
I know, you
and
did a
Dwayne
great
down Here.
job.
Oh, perfect. We got him right here. Drivers meeting passes. This for you.
All right. What do you say? Give a round of applause to our contestant for
Nice
playing
job.
Texas Toss.
Hey, Matt, thanks so much for sticking around and playing some games for us.
Absolutely.
Are you guys ready for Christopher Bell? Yeah. So he'll be taking the stage pretty soon. Right now, let's take a look at his win here back in June.
We're racing in Texas.
Here comes Christopher Bell, already up to the 4th spot.
Number 4, guys, Christopher Bell is on the move.
That qualifying issue that he had today forced him to start 21st, and he has taken it to the front.
Bell still the leader. Briscoe on the outside, trouble. Off of turn number 4, truck sideways. Yellow flags out.
2 to go. This could decide the race. Bell not giving up, digging on the outside, side by side. Oh, Briscoe gets loose. Austin Wayne Self around. Heavy contact with the 99 of Peters, up and over.
NASCAR is waving the yellow and the checkered flag simultaneously. This one is over. Christopher Bell is being declared the winner.
Welcome back to NASCAR Trackside Live. If you guys can hear my voice, right now we're over here, we're interviewing drivers, we're giving away prizes like hot passes, and I know you want to get your hands on some of those hot passes, don't you?
That's right.
Definitely, so make your way over here to the NASCAR Trackside Live stage because we have another very important guest coming up.
That's right. If you would please welcome him to the stage. He came in 3rd last night. Give it up for Christopher Bell. Come on out here. How's it going, Christopher? Oh, look, he's
Great.
got some stuff to hear. Here, I'll hold
so
your
right
microphone for you. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, he makes
Oh,
those
nice.
things fly.
Good arm. I think he's done this before.
Once or twice.
Oh, good shot. Oh, nice jump from the lady out there.
She's on my team.
Yes, she is, definitely.
Nice.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh.
We'll get it to you. We'll get it to
Yep,
you.
don't you worry.
Oh, nice. Nice throw right there.
Oh, he's doing the balling method.
Here we go,
balling
last
method.
one. Oh, he's
Oh, here
thinking
we
about
go.
it.
He's aiming.
Going
Over here.
downtown.
Oh, over here. Wait.
Oh, here we go. He's winding up. Oh! Don't worry, get that to him. Join us right here.
Awesome. How you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
It's great to have you here. Another first-timer to the NASCAR Trackside live stage. Let's give him a warm welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, nice job on the truck race last night.
Yeah, thanks.
That's exciting.
It was a great race for us, so yeah.
Are you ready to hop back on the track today?
Yeah, I'm really excited. The Xfinity Series is always a lot of fun to be a part of, and glad that I can be part of the Xfinity Series here at Texas. This is my home track and one of my favorite tracks, too.
Yeah, I noticed one of your tweets today was, third place, great job, but I'd like 2 more, right?
Winning's everything, man.
Well, talk a little bit about what it takes to win here in Texas. We were talking with Matt earlier how this track just gets faster and faster, and people pushing the limits. So what do you got to do to win here at the No Limits Texas Motor Speedway? It's tough.
Well, you have to have no limits. That's step one. But the repave, it's just made it so fast that it's it's very unique. It's the fastest 1.5 miles that we go to, and with the reconfiguration at turns 1 and 2, it's totally changed the way that this racetrack races. And it's really tough, but it's a lot of fun as well.
I would say you probably have a couple of laps on some of the guys because this is your hometown track, right?
Yeah, I think this is my 5th or 6th race here, so I haven't been running NASCAR very long, but the Truck Series has 2 races a year, so I do have quite a few laps here.
Yeah, great. We're excited for tonight's race. Who's sticking around for the Xfinity race tonight?
So we asked Matt about, his favorite Texas thing, and it was like, is it boots, is it brisket, but you being a hometown guy, you've grown up with this, so if you were to say to Matt, all right, here's the best Texas thing to do, what would you recommend somebody coming to Texas for the first time? Is it buy a hat? Is it ride a horse? What are you going to do?
Well, if you're going to Dallas, you got to go to In-N-Out.
In-N-Out, yeah, get some burgers, yeah.
That's not just a California thing?
No, it's a Dallas thing.
Yeah, and a Dallas thing. I like it. I actually love Dallas. These fans have been so great. I've been out here since yesterday, and it's been so much fun. So much fun. I also love to do a little bit of homework on who's coming to take the stage. So I looked at your Twitter account and you said, I tweet slower than I talk. And that's pretty hilarious. But how great is it to have social media as an outlet to talk to your fans out here?
Social media is great. It's allowed us to be able to connect with all you guys and all the guys that can't be at Texas this weekend. So it's really fun to be able to go on there and communicate with all your fans and be able to, instead of just talking to a normal person like you can talk to everybody. So it's really cool to be able to be a part of that, and yeah.
Yeah, talk a little bit about social media, too. What's some of the weirdest fan interaction you've had on social media? I'm sure you've got some great stories. We all do. We've all seen some interesting comments and feedback back there, but share something funny maybe that's happened on social media with a fan or somebody else.
I don't know about social media, but
in real life.
Yeah, so in real life, I had a fan come up and ask me to sign their butt cheek, so that's pretty weird, pretty unique.
Was it you, sir?
The one guy's like, what, me? What?
Me? Who, me? What did you
say? So the follow-up question, if I'm a good journalist, is, did you sign the butt cheek?
Of course.
What color marker?
It was black. Then the next day, they had me sign the other cheek.
Oh, my goodness. That's so funny. So what are your thoughts on your journey to Homestead? What do you got to do? What's the next step besides win tonight?
Racing yesterday was a huge step in the right direction. So winning here in the fall was really big, or summer I guess it was really big for me because we were able to get those bonus points, and my team's done a great job of being able to capitalize on all the bonus points throughout the year, and we're in really good shape now. We just got to kind of cruise through Phoenix, and then we'll be looking good for Homestead.
So talk a little bit about the rivalries. As we pointed out earlier, they placed the Chase Elliott hauler right next to the Denny Hamlin hauler. Well done, Eddie Gossage. Maybe do you remember something from Kansas maybe a couple of years ago you could share a little bit with us about rivalries and racing?
Well, are you talking about last week or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Sure,
yeah.
Then, yeah.
Well, I don't know about rivalries, but, me and Eric Jones, we were teammates there for a while, and we grew up driving for Kyle Busch at Kyle Busch Motorsports, and we were teammates in late models, and then we moved to trucks together, and so I wouldn't call it a rivalry, but he wasn't too happy with my move I put on him, but we talked about it, and we're all good, and we're teammates here again this weekend.
Good. Well, that's awesome. Well, fans, how about make some noise here for Christopher Bell?
Thank you guys for coming out, man. You guys are the reason why we're out here, so thank you for coming out. Hope you have an awesome day and enjoy the race.
Hey, you're not going anywhere yet,
Yeah, we're going to play a little game
I
with
wasn't
you.
planning on it.
Yeah.
We have to test your Texas Hold'em skills.
I know. Come on, let's walk down here. Come on over this way.
Get to know one of these fans a little bit better?
Now, what we're going to do is play a little game with Christopher Bell and a fan. We've picked out a lucky fan from the crowd. And they're going to come up here and play a little game. Come on up here, ma'am. What's your name?
Andrea.
Andrea.
She's got the right shirt on.
Yeah, look at that.
I
Very
like it.
nice.
I like
Where are you
it.
from, Andrea?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
What part? Tulsa. There you go.
Nice. All right. Well, are you ready to play a game against Christopher Bell? Are you ready to play a game against Christopher Bell?
Yes, I am. His mom was yelling at me. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll step on up here.
All right,
Let's
here
play
we
a little
go.
game.
How
Here we
about
go.
I be dealer? Is that all right? All right.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a little Texas Hold'em. What do you think, guys? You want to play a little Texas Hold'em with us? All right. So it's really simple. Here's how it works. We're going to deal out 2 cards to each of you, and then we're going to deal 3 cards face down. All right? And you're going to look at your cards. We're all going to flip them over, and we're all going to look at them. And then we deal 1 more card and 1 more card. And then we have a winner out of the best 5 cards out of all the cards on the table. All right, are we ready to play? All right, and we have our prizes right here that you're going for. Look at this. How about a little loud and proud pre-race party passes? What do you think?
Woohoo!
Now, Eric, Christopher, you could use those, right?
I don't know if I could.
Everybody likes a party.
We're hoping
Come
she
on.
wins is what I'm trying to say. All right, so Amy's going to be our master dealer. Let's start out. Here we go, fans. Make a little noise for Texas Hold'em. We've got our 2 cards over here. Very nicely done. And we're going to lay out 3. There we go. And look at your cards, and let's see what you got there. Oh, nice. All right, now let's see what we got. Oh, already we've got a pair over here showing off, which, by the way, you can look right up there on the screen and see. All right, now what we're going to do, these are used. Now, Amy, let's put 1 more right over there. Now we got a 4. Let's see. Oh, now we got a pair here. So we got a pair versus a pair. Right now, Christopher is up with 2 4s, 2 2s. Here we go, folks. This is it. This is the last card for the party passes. Let's flip it over. It's a 7. All right. We have a winner right over here, but you know what? No. We're going to go best 2 out of 3.
Should
best
we?
2 out of 3.
I think that's a great idea. Here
So
we go.
let's clear all these over here, and we're going to do it again. Amy, deal us 2 more cards for each of our contestants. There we go. And let's get our 3. All right, there we go. Let's play them down, see what we got here. All right. Oh, yes. So, looking good. Oh, this is going to be close, folks. All right. Let's burn 1 and turn 1. Here we go. Oh.
That's a straight, right? Right there?
That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, yeah, right now he's got a straight.
He's
2
pretty
out of
good
3.
at this.
He's got a straight
Sorry.
right now. All right, here we go. Last card. No, it is still Christopher Bell with
He's
the
just-
straight
all
wins.
he does is win,
You know what?
win, no
Here's
matter what.
Amy, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give these to you. Is there anybody you would like to give these
Anybody
to?
you can think of.
Right next to you, right
Anybody
here,
at
this
all.
lady. No, give them. You're both there. Yeah. Here you go.
How about both of them?
Oh, yeah.
She might have a
Look
date.
at that.
No, that's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for Mr. Christopher Bell being such a good sport there.
Thank you so. And he knows his Texas Hold'em too. I'd say.
I know, really, he did a good job. That's the pre-race show. Yes, for tomorrow, that is. Yeah. All right, well, fans, let's take a little look at qualifying. Again, with the super fast speeds here at Texas Motor Speedway. Always interesting. Let's find out how Kurt Busch pulled it off.
NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series qualifying from Texas Motor Speedway. This qualifying session will be very important.
We still have a few of the playoff drivers waiting to go through tech inspection, and a couple cars back is the 24.
He needs to get out there and get a lap in. He should be able to make the top 24, but this is cutting it awful close. Chase Elliott takes his helmet off. I think that's confirmation, Kelly, that this 24 car is not going to go on the racetrack. Looks like Denny Hamlin will have the new track record at Texas.
Oh, yes, he does. 26.917, 200.617 miles per hour.
Look at this. Kurt Busch.
And a new track record, 26.877.
Attaboy, 87.
The 39-year-old has just captured his 22nd career pole, and he does it in record-setting fashion. A new track record for Texas Motor Speedway and the fastest anyone has ever run at a 1.5 mile track in a stock car. But on the other end, that one got away from Denny Hamlin.
Welcome back to NASCAR Trackside Live. How you guys doing out there? Yeah, if you can hear my voice right now, we're over here at the NASCAR Trackside Live stage. We're going to play some games. We've got some more great interviews coming up. We have hot passes to give away. Who wants hot passes?
Ooh.
Who wants hot passes?
That's right. Well, we have 3 lucky fans that are going to get a chance to compete for 1 pair of hot passes. So step on up here. What's your name, young lady? Where are you from?
Jill Bradford, and I'm from Oklahoma. Boomer!
Oh, Jill from Oklahoma?
Wonderful.
Oh, sorry, not a lot of Oklahoma.
Steven from Carthage, Missouri.
He's got a stance, too. I like it. And over here?
Brandy, Catoosa, Oklahoma.
From Oklahoma as well. Brandy from Oklahoma.
All right, there we go.
A lot of people here from Oklahoma.
I know, that's
love it.
awesome. We're so glad to have them here. Now we've got a little game set up called Hook 'em Hats. You've got your lovely hat on there,
I know, how's
Amy.
it look? I look like
Looks
a goofball.
fantastic.
Be honest here.
So let's take a little look at the rules. Here's how you play Hook 'em Hats. Each contestant gets 10 hats. You have to throw the hats into the tire from behind this pink stripe here. And the tires will vary from 1 point, 2 points, 3 points.
Yes.
The most points wins the hot passes.
Right.
So,
You
fans,
don't only have to aim for the first one. You can aim all for the third one. It's a little
strategy.
A little windy
you
out
know.
here, though. I don't know how to do that.
But I got to ask you, fans, who are we pulling for? Pick your contestant out up here. Cheer them on. Make some noise for them. And we're going to start out with our first contestant. Are you ready to go?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, step up here. And remember, 10 hats.
10
you get
hats.
10 shots.
All right.
And Amy's going to help count because we all need a little help in the counting department.
I've got my thinking cap on.
All right. Are you ready to roll? Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for our first contestant. Going for hot passes. And
Here we go.
Go. Oh,
it's
so
real
close.
windy
It's a
out
wind.
here.
I know.
Here, I'll
Wind
block
is
it
a
for
factor.
you.
Wind is a factor.
I'm trying.
Oh, that's 2 shots.
Ah.
No. Got to get one in there. Come on, here we go.
So
Oh,
close for getting
off
closer.
the tire. This is hard. This is Texas.
It counts. We're going to fit her 2.
You know what? I think it's on the edge. I think we give her 1 point.
No, it's more on the 2.
Ah, 2. We'll
Come
give
on,
you
Jose.
2. All right. Here we go. 2 points. Oh, no. A little bit of a misfire there. Oh, fell off. This is tough. This is hard. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. 2 more shots.
Oh, so close.
One more,
I like
one
your
more.
shooting.
Oh,
She's got
come on,
2.
give her a round of applause.
Give her a round
She
of
did good.
applause. All right.
All right, next one. Step up. Here we go. We got your hats right here.
We got
Are
your
you ready?
hats. We got your hats. Are you picking out the
All
lucky
right, here we
ones?
go.
Got it. Steven.
Let's go. Fans, make some noise for hot
Who's
passes.
going
Here
for
we go.
Steven?
Got to be 2 points. Ready and go. Oh, it's not as easy as it looks. Oh, 1 point.
He's got
2
the
points.
lead.
He's tied.
He's got
3
the
points.
lead.
Oh, no.
3.
Off.
He's slowing down, guys. He's slowing down.
Oh. Yeah, 5 points.
5.
7 points.
9.
That's
You gotta
9.
give it to him.
And 11 points. 11 points. Give it up for our current leader right here. All right, step right up. Our final contestant. Remember, this is for a pair of hot passes. You got
Keep
10
that
hats.
music going, DJ Q. Thank
All
you.
right, here we go. Let's
right.
see those throws.
Let's go, Brandy. Everybody root for Brandy.
Come on, let's make some noise for her. Oh, not looking good. Not a good start.
Not a good
Come
start,
on,
but it's
get one
okay.
in there. There you go, 1
1.
point. I think she needs
2.
a little applause.
I think
Let's
she
go.
needs some
Clap your
encouragement
hands
as
for
well.
her.
3.
2 points. Oh,
4.
3 points. Ladies and gentlemen,
4.
our winner, please, with 11 points. Congratulations.
Nice job. Nice work. Nice work.
Step up here.
There we go.
There you go.
Perfect. We have these hot passes for you.
Thank you.
I love it.
So, who are you going for this weekend during the race? Who's your favorite driver?
I don't have a favorite anymore.
You don't have a favorite anymore? Yours retired. Well, you can always pick a new one, right?
But I like so many of them.
Oh, she likes them all. I like them all too. We like them all too, right, Jose?
That's right. I love them.
I think I know who you might be pulling for. What do you think this is going to be like? This is his last Texas race.
I was here for his first Busch Series win. I was here for his first Cup Series win. I would love to be here for his last.
Oh, wow. What do you think, fans?
I want to see that 88 in Victory Lane.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. in Victory Lane.
Victory Lane.
That would be pretty sweet. All right. Well, you know what? Let's take a little look at the qualifying because guess what? You're going to get to be down there with hot passes to see this. It's going to be amazing. Of course, our first was, these are our playoff qualifiers. So it's second, the number 11 of Denny Hamlin. Where are my Denny Hamlin fans at? There we go.
Oh, I don't know. He's not going to win fan favorite this weekend.
I know. It's good, though. It's good. I like a little rivalry. The third, the number 4 of Kevin Harvick. Then, of course, in fifth, the 18 of Kyle Busch.
Woo! Where are my Martin Truex Jr. fans?
There you go. 78. The number 8, 21, Ryan Blaney. Yeah, there we go. And then, of course, the 9th, the number 48 of Jimmy Johnson. Woo! That's my man right there.
Number 2, Brad Keselowski.
Where's Brad Keselowski, fans? And finally, he's the people's champion here at Texas Motor Speedway, right? The number 24, Chase Elliott.
I've seen his face a couple of times around here.
I love Well, congratulations to our fans here and, of course, our one winner with the hot passes. And coming up next, we have some very, very special guests. If you would please take a look at this video. Our friends from the 301st Fighter Wing doing the flyover here at Texas Motor Speedway. Good to have you back here, Texas Motor Speedway, NASCAR Trackside Live coming at you. Fans, so good to see your faces. And remember, we have lots more going on this stage today and tomorrow. Of course, we've got more music for you tonight after this, with Austin Alsop coming up to play a little more music for us. And kids get in free tonight at the Xfinity race. That's right, kids free at Texas Motor Speedway. And speaking of Xfinity, it is time to look at the qualifying results for our Xfinity playoff drivers. So let's take a little look at the standings right now as they stand. Here we go in the round of 8. In first, the number 7 of Justin Allgaier, looking really good there. but close behind the number 9 of William Byron, only 2 points behind. And of course, in third, Elliott Sadler, the number 1, longtime Xfinity playoff driver. Good to see him up there in third. Of course, Brennan Poole, the number 48, in fourth. And then he was just here a few minutes ago, the number 19 of Matt Tifft sitting in fifth. Then the 16 of Ryan Reed in sixth. And in seventh, the 21 of Daniel Hemrick. And finally, in eighth position, the 00 of Cole Custer. Great to see those drivers. Exciting playoff racing. So grab your kids and come out to the O'Reilly Auto Parts to race tonight. It's going to be fun here at Texas Motor Speedway.
Yeah, and remember, only 4 of those drivers will be racing in Homestead. So who are you guys going for?
What do you think? Who's it going to be?
Who's going to be?
Maybe a little Matt Tifft. I like that. Yeah.
It's Matt Tifft. I like it. I like it.
All right. Well, I think, are we ready to welcome our guests, Amy?
We are. I've been so excited about this all day long because I've always wanted to know how it's done, and we're about to find out. Please welcome to the stage from the 301st.
Let's welcome our airmen out. Come on out here, guys. The 301st. Come on out here.
Get on out
Hey,
here.
how's it going?
Hey.
Good, we're good.
Hey.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Stand right here next to us. Come on out here. Thank you. Great to see you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Now, you've got the microphone, so we'll start off with you. If you would, just introduce yourself to the crowd and tell what you do as part of the 301st.
Hey, good afternoon. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Mike Barron. I fly for the 301st Fighter Wing out of Fort Worth. We fly F-16s.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
All right, guys. We're excited to be here. My name is Tech Sergeant Matt Denny. I'm an avionics technician, originally from Birmingham, Alabama. I work on everything from GPS systems to weapons guidance and everything in between.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Staff Sergeant Hassan Bazornia, hometown right here, Fort Worth, Texas, born and raised. I'm an engine troop. I work on the engines for the F-16s out there. So.
Awesome. Big
That's
round of
pretty
applause.
incredible.
Yeah. So talk a little bit about, the flyover, because Amy and I were talking about this earlier, and a lot of fans here may not know, how do you coordinate this? Because you guys are flying over, you're going super fast. You got somebody down the ground singing a song. How does all this work where it actually happens together?
Well, the good thing, it's all about teamwork. And so first, the jets have to be ready to go. So that's what these guys do right here. Once we're airborne, it's just a matter of finding the big racetrack. So
the big circle on the ground,
Once
right?
we can find that, as long as there's not too many around here, we're all right. Then we got a guy telling us when to show up. And he's got to, he's watching the national anthem, making sure that we're getting here on time. And the rest of the, I got 3 guys flying with me, and they're just in a good position, making it look good, sound good, on time.
And like you said, first you have to get off the ground, and that's your job too. So what are some of the challenges that you face with some of the mechanics and stuff behind the planes?
Well, our planes aren't exactly the newest things in the world. They're most of them were made in the early 90s or so they do have some maintenance issues. Everything from servicing up hydraulics to refueling to fixing systems every night after they fly and whatnot. It takes a lot of work to keep them going. There's usually about 20 to 30 man hours for every actual hour of flight for an F-16 aircraft. So it takes a lot of work.
Absolutely, there's a ton of work. And being an engine mechanic, we only have F-16s as a single engine aircraft. So everything that we do, we got to make sure it's on point and ready to go every single time. So it's definitely stressful, but it's definitely the greatest job you can have.
It sounds like a lot of fun. Like, Amy, we were talking about, like, what is it like to be in an aircraft? Talk about some of the speeds and, this is an amazing machine, the F-16. How fast are you going up there?
It is a pretty amazing machine. Lockheed Martin and GD before that made a great machine. We go up to the speed of sound. Now, when we fly over tomorrow, it won't be that fast. But sometimes when we deliver weapons in Afghanistan or Iraq, that's how fast we're going. And it can go pretty high as well, about 50,000 feet. And we carry quite a few different bombs, missiles, rockets, and some bullets. So
do you have room for one more while you're up there?
There are some 2-seat trainers that we do have. And if you know the right people.
Sign me up.
Or these guys right here. We take the folks who work on the jets, we take them up when we can and let them see what it's like.
Oh, come on. You let me take your spot just once, right?
Ma'am, you can take it anytime you want. I haven't been yet. So.
You haven't been yet? All right, he's next on the list.
I love it. I love it. That's so cool. Well, one of the things we talked about too was, the amazing amount of teamwork that goes into this as part of the sport, but also a lot of the work that you all are doing to help protect our country. Talk a little bit about being a part of the Air Force and what you guys do to help that, because it is an amazing thing to be a part of the Air Force, a part of this great country. What you're doing to help protect the country as part of the Air Force, what you guys do on a regular basis.
So we're always on a rotation for a deployment. The 301st Fighter Wing actually just deployed to Afghanistan for 6 months last year and dropped hundreds of bombs on enemy targets to protect the United States. Every 6 months, another unit from the United States rotates out, and they do the same thing over and over again. We're doing a lot of great work out there, guys.
Awesome. Talk a little, yeah, definitely. A big round of applause. Thank you guys for protecting our country. So talk a little bit about, you guys have probably done this multiple times, some flyovers, some other, but what is one of the funnest things that you've ever done in an F-16? Or can you talk about that?
Well, to be honest, getting out in front of the great Americans, and I've done a few NASCAR race flybys, I've done football games, and I love it. I love, to be honest, flying over, hearing the crowd noise. The guys on the ground, they coordinate all the timing, but when we fly over, they actually key the mic, and you can hear the roar of the crowd as they're coming over.
So you can hear the crowd when you're up in the plane.
They key the mic, and they just put it up. They put the mic up so you can hear, the radio up so we can hear everybody cheering.
That's really
and that
cool.
Just brings goosebumps.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's awesome.
So what's been one of your favorite flyovers that you've done, or most memorable?
I would say, so I went to the Air Force Academy, and I was able to go back and for a football game against Navy, which we won. We beat Navy, but it was a lot of fun to go back where I went to school, played football, to fly over and be able to, give them a thrill with us coming over and motivating the next generation of cadets.
Yeah, I mean, you have a view that nobody else has, too. It's pretty amazing, actually.
I love the fact that you guys can hear the fans. That's such a great connection point. I think we've actually got a little fan question down here. Has anybody got a fan question here? Right?
Here we go.
Right over here. Right over here.
Next to Dwayne.
What's your name, young?
Holden.
Okay, and what's your question?
How fast do you go?
How fast do you go? Like miles per hour? How fast do you go?
So if you want to go miles per hour, we can go over about probably 700, 800 miles an hour.
Way faster than those cars on the track.
In fact, we usually measure speed by what's called Mach. So if I was on the other side of the stadium and I yelled at you, I could actually fly my jet there faster than when you can hear my voice.
That's amazing. I would have loved to have had your help getting here last night on the airline. I didn't get here that fast.
I mean, we try to talk those pilots into it every time. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I know. Well, is there anything that you want to say to the fans here? I know they love hearing you guys, seeing you guys fly overhead.
Track too. You got anything you want to say
I
to the
want to shout out just the love and support that we get here in Fort Worth. There's not a day that I go to and from work where someone will see me in uniform and say thanks for your service, and that gives us that that feeling of, hey, we're going to go downrange, we're going to go to Afghanistan, Iraq, and we know that we got the good Americans supporting us, and that right there, I thank you for that.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely a big round of applause. Well, Amy, I think we got time for maybe one more question, and this is about the flyover that we're going to get to see tomorrow.
Yeah, what do you expect to see? I mean, we're expecting a pretty big crowd, but what do you expect when you're cruising over the crowd? And are you going to wave to us, right? We want him to wait for us as he's going over?
Yeah, make sure you wave. And the good thing is we're going to sneak into the stadium, so you may not see us till we're flying right over. There'll be 4 of us, and it'll be loud. And, you should have some fun.
We'll hear you after we see you.
How about this? We're not going to come from the north or south. That's all I'll leave it at.
That's all you're going to say?
That's all I can say.
Oh, I do have one more question. So sometimes they send off fireworks at the same time. What's that like to see a firework from that speed and that height?
Sorry, repeat.
Do you see the fireworks that they send off with the national anthem?
Well, yeah, usually they time that so we don't have to fly right over but yeah, we'll fly right before the fireworks are,
I mean, it's got to be a pretty cool view.
It is a pretty cool view. But the cool thing about a flyby, as much fun as it is, for everybody involved, they're getting the jets ready, they're making sure that they're tuned up. For us, we have a timing. We got to be time over target exactly. Otherwise, people, hey, where are they at? So just like when we're dropping bombs, it's about, we're focused on that. So to look out the window and see the crowd, that's kind of secondary, but it's fun. It's good.
Well, we'll be waving, right, guys? We'll be waving hello from down there. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll be wishing you good luck and everything. Thank you so much for stopping by.
problem.
Give them a round of applause one more time. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Oh, hey, they actually have a couple things to pass out. You want to go ahead and walk down and pass them out? Oh, he's going to chuck it. Oh, fantastic.
All right.
Straight to the hat.
As we say goodbye to the 301st, thank you guys so much. We are ready to play our NASCAR Trackside Live Fan of the Week. So fans, are you ready to help me out and cheer them on? We've got 2 fans here. And if you would, guys, go ahead, come on up on here on the stage. All the way on up here, guys. Come on up here. Come on up. What's your name?
Landon.
Landon. Where are you from, Landon?
Dallas.
Dallas. And what about you?
Joel.
And where are you from?
Around Dallas.
Around Dallas. Nice.
We
so
got
2
Landon
Dallas,
and Joel.
2 local guys. I liked it.
Landon and Joel, do you know what you're playing for? Youth autograph passes. Do you want some
Look at
autographs?
that. There you go.
Yeah, that'll be happening here tomorrow. But tonight at the Xfinity races, all children under 12 are free. So make sure, tell your friends, get on over here, enjoy.
All right. So are you guys ready to play? All right, step on up here. This is Lucky Lug Nuts. Now, here's what's going to happen, all right? I want you to take those over there, and you take these here, and each of you get a couple of popsicle sticks. Now, here's what we're going to do. Your contestant must stack the lug nuts on top of each other using a popsicle stick. You can't use your fingers, all right? So if you want to take them and just kind of set them like that, you can stack them up, all right? Now, the highest tower
He's practicing
at the
over
end
here.
of 30 seconds wins.
I'm
So
sorry,
we're
I
going to
just-
put 30 seconds on the clock. You got to pick up each lug nut with the lollipop stick and stack it as high as you can. So what do you think? Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, Landon, Joel, what do you think? Give them some noise here. Come on.
Woo!
These guys are ready to roll.
All right, ready.
Are you
Here we
ready?
go.
3,
2,
2, 1.
1.
Let's get stacking. Come on, let's see how high you
Lucky
can get
lug
that.
nuts.
Oh, we got 1.
I like
2
it.
over there.
Oh, here we go. We're going.
I like good style there.
This is
Oh, and we're
perfectly
about
straight over
10
here.
seconds in, so 20 seconds left. They're both up to 4.
Here we
Now
go.
remember,
Now-
if it falls, you can start over, so you're good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, I got 5 here too.
6, 7.
Oh,
7. You're
oh,
a
it's
wild
over.
man.
You got
You gotta
6
start
seconds.
over.
Get back up. 5,
seconds.
4,
3,
3, 2, 1. And time is up. Time is up.
How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
8 lug nuts. Give it up,
8
man.
lucky lug nuts. You know, maybe we should do a second round. Do you want to try to win again? Yeah.
All right.
of
Well, let's
course.
step up here.
All right, let's do this.
All right. You think you can do 8 again?
Maybe.
Maybe. What do you guys think? Can he do 8 again?
I think you should start from scratch, though.
I think so too. So we're gonna do right there.
There we go.
That felt
All right,
really
you guys
fun. I'm
gonna
sorry.
Help
I'm sorry.
us count them in.
All right, here we
Ready?
go.
Here we
30
go.
seconds on the clock.
3,
2, 1. Let's go.
Stack away, stack away.
Lucky lug nuts. Get those stacked up.
Sorry, did I stress you out? I'll back up. I'm yelling in his
Oh, they're
ear.
doing a great job. Come on, cheer them on, fans.
Nice job.
Oh, both of them looking really
I
good
know. And it's kind of windy out here, too,
there. It's
guys.
the wind. Oh, you're
gotta
right. The wind is
restart.
definitely playing a
Gotta
factor.
restart. I don't know. What's going on over
5
there?
seconds left.
4, 3, 2,
2,
1.
Oh! Hey, you know what, Amy?
I
They
think
both-
those lug nuts were luckier.
I think he used Loctite to actually stick them together, get them to stack that high. But you know what, Amy? What do you think for our prizes for these folks here?
I'm thinking they both deserve them. What do you think?
What do you guys think?
Absolutely.
I
There you
love
go.
it. So both of them are going to get to
Absolutely.
attend the youth autograph session, which is happening right here at this Trackside Live stage during our Trackside Live tomorrow, 9:30 to 10:30.
Thank you so much for being fans of the week. Thanks so much for being here. And they both
Yeah.
had manners too. They both said thank you. I love it. I
All
love
right.
Texas.
I know, Texas is so great. Well, how about a big round of applause again for our contestants? Thank you so much from Amy and I. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Don't forget, 1 hour. We get an extra hour, so roll your clocks back. We'll see you at 9:30 tomorrow here at Trackside Live.
Yes.
And let's take a little look at some of our favorite moments from this episode of NASCAR Trackside Live. We'll see you guys. High fives.